Hello friends, welcome to my cozy haven. My name is Fiona. I'm really glad you clicked my video today. Yay, it's Christmas! Well, almost Christmas. But yeah, the Christmas sweater's on, Santa hat is on. And I thought I would do a wee series this Christmas talking about UK authors' Christmas books that are on my radar. That some of them I will read, some of them are just on my radar. If I get them at some point, great, but doesn't matter. Ones that appeal to me. So that's going to be this video. Then I'm going to do one which is US authors, and then I'm going to do my December TBR, and then if you're really lucky, and I have the time, I would like to do my Christmas book collection, because I have quite the collection of Christmas books and I would love to share them with you. So this is going to be kind of a little mini series. So this is the first one, and this is UK author Christmas books that have been published this year. So it's 2025 books, and I am just like, oh, you know me, I love my Christmas books, I love Christmas, and I just want to share this with you. So shall we get into it? So let's go for the first book, and the first book is Ellie Henderson's. Oh, come on, do what I tell you. There you go. Ellie Henderson's A Scottish Christmas Hideaway. So that I can read you the whole thing, I've actually typed the blurbs out. So in this one, this is book one in the Rowan Bay series. Okay, so after years of burying her heartbreak and endless work, Jessica Stewart returns to her childhood home in the Scottish village of Rowan Bay. She hopes the Christmas lights and familiar faces will help her rediscover the woman she used to be. She didn't expect Reuben Campbell. Once her brother's infuriating best friend and the boy who teased her endlessly, Reuben is now a ruggedly handsome architect with an easy charm, and he's suddenly everywhere Jessica turns. As the village prepares for Christmas, Jessica and Reuben find themselves picking out the perfect Christmas tree, attending the festive light switch on, and avoiding Christmas gingerbread house disasters. The spark between them is undeniable, and Reuben's steady warm presence slowly begins to melt the walls Jessica has spent so long building. But Jessica came home to escape his complications, and Reuben, for all his warmth, is hiding heartbreak and secrets of his own. As Christmas approaches, can two people with every reason to resist each other finally give in to a second chance neither saw coming? And this contains Brother's Best Friend, Second Chance, Small Town, Friends to Lovers, Christmas Romance, and Found Family. I've never read any Ellie Henderson, but this just really appealed to me, and I thought, yeah, I would like to read this at some point. Maybe not this Christmas, but definitely in the future. It's one that's definitely going to stay on my wish list. The next one is Winter Nights at the Bay Bookshop by Jessica Redland. Now, what if I did find out, and I have got this, because it is available to read for free on Amazon Prime Reads. Okay, here in the UK, I'm not sure about the US, but definitely here in the UK. So let's find out what this one's about. Nestled among the comforting shelves of her beloved Bay books, Lily Appleton finds the peace and quiet she needs. But with Christmas just round the corner, Lily has to find an extra pair of hands to help her share the bookish magic. After selling his business, Lars Johansson is feeling lost. A job at Bay Books would give him the space he needs to contemplate his next move, but returning would mean confronting a painful past he's been avoiding. He's also fairly sure he's the one person Lily would never want to see again. Lily is torn. Lars could be the perfect fit for Bay Books, but he once rejected her friendship and the hurt still lingers. But working together, Lily discovers a vulnerability that Lars has kept hidden away, along with a few surprising secrets. And as the Christmas season sprinkles its magic, Lily discovers the warmth of renewed friendship and the joy of a heartwarming traditions from Lars' Icelandic roots. Surrounded by the quiet magic of the season and the soft glow of festive lights, perhaps there's even the possibility of finding a love as enchanting as the northern lights in a winter's night. So that just sounds absolutely delightful. As I say, I have this, I downloaded this because I've Prime here in the UK. It's on my Kindle. It's definitely one that I will be reading this Christmas. I like Jessica Redland as an author. She's a new to me author. I was introduced to her by my friend Stacey. So yes, I am really, really looking forward to reading this, and I will let you know my thoughts when I do. The next one is Home This Christmas by Sue Roberts. Sorry, that cover, all the covers shout out to me, but this one, yeah, that's me. That's, well, not the hair obviously, but, oh, yes please. So, what's this one about? 2 exes, 1 gingerbread contest, and a little pinch of Christmas magic. Sorry, you had me at gingerbread contest. Snow dusts food critic's Ruby's hair as she gazes around the market square of the village she grew up. The little bakery where she first fell in love with cooking. The little red brick library where she spent many happy hours reading in an armchair by the window. Oh, please. Oh yeah, I want to go there. Everywhere is decorated and ready for the holidays. Lights in every window, wreaths on every door. But for Ruby, things just got more complicated. She's in town for the annual gingerbread baking contest, and she's just found out that her fellow judge is the very last person she wanted to run into, her ex-boyfriend Nathan. When Ruby left Bridleford broken-hearted all these years ago, she was certain it was the right thing to do. But the more time she spends with Nathan, with his warm brown eyes and the smile that makes her stomach flip, it's getting harder to remember all the reasons she left. But then a fresh snowfall traps her in the village, and the fairy lights twinkle and carols sing. She can't seem to escape Nathan, and she starts to wonder, is the magic of Christmas giving them a second chance? And when the snow clears and they say goodbye, will she be able to walk away for a second time? So, second chance romance, small town, snowed in. What's not to love? It just really appeals in the cover. The cover is just absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, it's on my list as a possible. And I haven't bought it yet, but I might. But I'm just wanting to give you another book that you may want to think about reading. The next one is Christmas at the Scottish Lodge by Donna Ashcroft. I don't think I've read any Donna Ashcroft. I'm not sure, maybe I have, I don't know. But again, beautiful, beautiful cover. So let's find out what this one's about. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my notes up here because I hope you can hear me okay. Join Mary Fraser at Hollyberry Cottage in the Scottish Highlands this festive season. Curl up next to a cosy fireplace with a warm mug of hot chocolate. Will she finally find happiness with the one that got away? 33-year-old Mary is visiting her Aunt Effie. Is at her Aunt Effie's snow lodge in Scotland for Christmas. It's been quite the year, and she's hoping for a peaceful stay, breathing in crisp mountain air and enjoying views of the glorious snowy hills. But when Mary finds herself unexpectedly snowed in with her handsome ex, Jed Murray, it seems this Christmas won't be quite as quiet as she imagined. With Effie taken ill, it's up to Mary and clear-eyed hunk Jed to get the lodge ready for the arrival of Christmas visitors once the snow clears. As the snowflakes fall heavily outside, Mary tries to close her eyes and block out the sight of Jed's dark hair and broad shoulders. But it's easier said than done. His muscles flex as he stacks the logs he's gathered to build them a fire, and her heart starts to melt faster than the marshmallow she's twirling over the flames. Okay? With her aunt taken ill, it's up to Mary and Jed to get the lodge ready for Christmas. Even though they're united in their goal of making Effie's Christmas special, Mary's determined not to open her heart to Jed again. Except moving on from him feels impossible when they're in such close quarters. Their time together draping tinsel around the Christmas tree and baking gingerbread cookies in the kitchen makes the memories of how good they are together all come rushing back. And as the spice scent of biscuits fills the air, things start to heat up between Jed and Mary too. Will Jed reveal the real reason he left and earns Mary's trust once more, and will the magic of Christmas finally bring them back together? So this sounds really, really nice as well. I don't know how spicy Donna Ashcroft gets. I'm really not sure. But sorry, back in the Highlands of Scotland, for Christmas. Oh yeah, it sounds just wonderful. My next one is a non-fiction. This just it did appeal to me. It's called Winter in the Highlands by Flora Snedden. So, go away. Stop. No, this is what I want you to do. No, that's it. Clever tablet. So that's what it looks like. So, banish the winter blues, embrace the stark beauty of the colder months, and step into the invitingly warm world of comfort and culinary delights. In her eagerly anticipated fourth cookbook, food writer, acclaimed bakery owner and Bake Off semi-finalist Flora Snedden invites readers on a joyful, heartwarming journey through the enchanting winter season in Scotland, celebrating the region's rich and diverse culinary heritage and cherished festive traditions. Oh, I need to put my teeth in. Offering creative, delicious, doable, savoury and sweet recipes that cater for the entire winter season, it includes a mix of both traditional dishes and modern alternatives, as well as tips to get ahead for Christmas, Hogmanay and Burns Night, ensuring your table is always graced with warmth and flavour from the first snowfall to the first thaw. Set against the backdrop of Scotland's dramatic landscapes and picture postcard wintertime cheer, is a stunning culinary adventure that is nothing short of magical. So that, it sounds absolutely a really great book to have. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, a really good book to have if you like the Highlands and you're wanting a new cookery book that will take you through the whole of the winter season, then this is possibly the book for you. But it does sound really, really good. My next one is The Cornish Christmas Book Club by Angela Britnell. Now this is book 2 in the Cornish Romance Book Club series. Talented baker Tamara Pascoe has spent years savouring every penny and perfecting her recipes in the hopes of opening her own cafe in the cosy village of Penworthall. But her dream is suddenly out of reach when the perfect location is snapped up by newcomer Gage Bennett, a brooding ex-marine with plans to open a bookshop. Gage has no time for pleasantries, let alone Christmas spirits. But he didn't count on Tamara, sharp, stubborn and brimming with festive cheer. When the village book club throws them together, Gage realises they might just be able to help one another. Tamara needs a job, he needs help connecting with the community. Striking a reluctant truce, Tamara and Gage's frosty beginning starts to melt as they bond over their shared love of books. While snow begins to fall and the fairy lights twinkle, could a little Cornish book club help two opposites write their own happily ever after? And this will contain enemies to lovers, Christmas romance, small town, workplace romance, forced proximity, friend's brother, and single parent. It sounds really, really nice. It'll be very interesting to see, will she get to do some, cookery as well within this one. I think it sounds delightful. And the cover, you've got to say the cover is just, everything Christmassy. The next one I have is called Christmas at Starcombe Bay by Susanna McCarthy. So this is book 3 in the Starcombe Bay romances. A second chance at love just in time for Christmas. When Jess calls off her wedding just weeks before the big day, she flees to the coastal village of Starcombe Bay. Trading wedding plans for Christmas chaos at the fading Carlton Hotel, the last thing she expects is Paul Canning, a rugged local man with easy charm and captivating smile. Shelley has learned to keep everyone at arm's length, but when Canadian pilot Daniel Crocombe steps in to protect her at work, his quiet kindness begins to break through her walls. As Christmas draws closer, Shelley must decide if she dares to believe in love at last. Widow Kate finds comfort running her seaside cafe, while Mike, also grieving a loss, devotes himself to the Carlton Hotel. But when a ballroom dance lesson brings them together, one small step rekindles laughter, hope, and an unexpected spark. As fairy lights twinkle across Starcombe Bay and snow falls on the shore, 3 couples face their pasts and discover that love has a way of finding you when you least expect it. This will contain Christmas romance, second chance, small town, friends to lovers, and slow burn. It sounds absolutely delightful, and I mean, you have to say, gorgeous, gorgeous cover again. I think the Christmas covers this year are just absolutely knocking it out the ballpark. But yeah, really think this would be a very nice read. Okay, my next one is Millie Johnson's Let the Bells Ring Out. I know I'm going to get to read this one because this is Mum's Christmas. Come on, tablet, stop playing Duffs for me. Thank you. Don't tell Mum, but this is our Christmas Eve book. Shh. So I'll get to read it. So what's this one about? The Yorkshire Belle is a glamorous steam train all decked out for an escapist festive getaway. It's not supposed to be where a group of people, all trying to get to their destination for the holidays, will spend their Christmas. 7 people, each with their own hopes and dreams, secrets and sorrows, board the train as strangers, but as the snow keeps falling and they realise they're going nowhere fast, they are forced to slow down and embrace the present. This Christmas on board the Yorkshire Belle, will the friendships they make change their lives forever? That sounds absolutely delightful. I love steam trains. It's, one of my joys, or one of the things I would love to do at some point, this is a side note, is to do the Jacobite Express from Fort William to Mallig. Or as most people call it, the Hogwarts Express, but I would love to do that. So this book is right up my alley. It's yes, but isn't it gorgeous, gorgeous cover again? Oh, delightful. The next one is Christmas on Fifth Avenue by Julie Kaplan. I've read a couple of Julie's. Of her books. I quite like them. So this one is as I say, is on the radar. So this one is book 1 in the Christmas Escape series. So Evie Green's Christmas dream turns into a nightmare when a viral video makes her the laughingstock of the internet. But then a 5-star hotel sees a PR opportunity and invites her to New York for a Christmas she'll remember forever. No. I'm sorry, this is flashing. Enter Noah Sanderson, a disgraced soccer star seeking anonymity. Forced to fake a festive romance for the cameras, sparks fly, and not the twinkling Christmas kind. As Fifth Avenue sparkles in all its holiday glory, can the city that never sleeps show 2 frosted hearts that maybe the best love stories are ones that you never see coming? So this one you're guaranteed forced proximity, grumpy sunshine, happy ever after, and a cozy comfort read. So New York Christmas magic, think red velvet bows, chunky tartan knit scarves, giant red baubles, the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, Macy's, the Nutcracker, and more. So that sounds absolutely lovely. It really does. And I love, this iconic kind of image that a lot of the New York books that are set in New York have. I just think it's just gorgeous. So it's on the radar. The next one is The Cottage on Christmas Gardens by Holly Martin. Yeah. So, we'll see what this one's about. It's the most wonderful time of the year in the gorgeously festive seaside town of Lovegrove Bay, where the snow is sparkling, hot chocolate is flowing, yippee, and romance is about to set hearts on fire. For the longest time, love has been complicated for Alex Campbell. After she lost her husband Liam in a tragic accident, she devoted herself to raising their daughter Zara alone. Falling in love again felt impossible, until she met Liam's brother Quinn. Not only is Quinn a handsome, talented artist, he's been there for Alex and Zoe every day since they met, even moving to the beautiful Lovegrove Bay to be close to them. But while falling for your dead husband's brother is less than ideal, she's convinced he doesn't feel the same way about her, which is just as well because Alex is a secret, a guilt she's carried for years, a truth about the night Liam died that she's been too scared to tell anyone, most of all Quinn. So when the So when the pull of mistletoe and the magic of the festive season prompts Alex to finally dip her toe back in the dating world, the last person she expects to be against it is Quinn. Could he have feelings for her too? And could they be together if he does? Alex doesn't have the answers, but if she can find the courage to take a chance in love, maybe all her Christmas wishes will come true. I don't know how spicy this will get. Holly Martin can get spicy. So just be aware, but I don't know how spicy this one will be. But it sounds a nice read. I think it could be possibly quite emotional. I really don't know, but as I say, it's I wanted to put it into the list because it's one that people may want to read. So I just wanted to put that out there as well. The next one is definitely on my TBR, and that's The Secret Mistletoe Promise by Cressida McLaughlin. Isn't that gorgeous? So, will the runaway bride find her happy ending under the mistletoe? When Imogen leaves her fiancé at the altar and escapes to her grandmother's cottage by the sea, the only thing she wants to do is disappear. But in a village curious about the new arrival, Imogen finds hiding out harder than expected, especially with charming local baker Dexter around to distract her. As secrets unravel and the festive season draws near, Imogen wonders if she's been running from the wrong things all along. So that sounds really, really nice. Again, I've never read I don't think I've read a Cressida McLaughlin, but I just wanted to try this author out and see if I liked her writing, and what better way than to start with a Christmas book. And the final one for this list of ones that really did appeal to me is Philippa Ashley's All We Want for Christmas. So, at Ravendale Castle, nestled in the snowy heart of the Lake District, Laura is busy preparing for the winter spectacular, a glittering light trail that will fill the grounds with the magic of Christmas. It's the perfect distraction from her recent heartbreak until Flynn, the ruggedly handsome technical manager, arrives and sparks start to fly. Flynn is determined to prove he's worth taking a chance on, but just as Laura begins to believe in love again, someone from Flynn's past arrives at the castle, bringing a secret that could tear them apart. As Christmas draws closer, can Laura and Flynn take a leap of faith towards the happy ever after they've always wanted? So this just sounds really, really, really nice. A Christmas light trail and a castle, and it's just, oh, yes. Why not? What more could you want? So these are some of the UK author 2025 Christmas books that I like the sound of, and would like to read. Whether I get to them, these two at the moment, plus the one that's on Amazon Reads, they're the only three that I definitely have, for reading this season. From UK authors, you'll see what I have in my American pile in my next video. But yeah, these are some of the ones that appeal to me from UK authors. Come chat with me down in the comments. Do any of these appeal to you? I would love to know. Are any of them already on your TBR, or do you have them? Again, I would love to know. If there are any that I have missed that you know about, please come tell me down in the comments. I'm always looking for more UK Christmas books, authors to read that I would, so please come chat with me if you know any more. It would be great to have another list, and I can always do an amendment. I can always do, if you have more that I haven't seen or thought about, I can always do another video later on saying, oh, by the way, I've been told about these ones as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, and on your way to come chat with me in the comments, if you haven't already, why not think of subscribing and hit that notification bell? It just tells you when I'm bringing out new videos. Until my next video, friends, Merry Christmas, stay safe, and happy reading. Bye!